Hello, my agent friend. Today we're going to show you how to do an exclusive right to sell listing contract. In your transaction desk, you can find this residential listing contract exclusive right to sell. Here, the first section, you should input your client's name. I have two clients, two sellers. Here's the broker information. In here, I'm going to put my name as the listing agent. Here you put the property address, city, county, and zip code. And here, assessor's number. You should have Monsoon also opened. And then you can find this number in here, Maricopa Assessor Parcel. And copy this number, paste it here. Legal description, Section 3, listing price and terms. So before you do this listing contract, you should have already done the comparative market analysis and discussed with the sellers what will be the listing price. Here we're going to check sell, we're going to put $460,000. And the terms, put today's date. We'll put the end of August. That will give this term to be a little over 6 months. Section 4, compensation. Retainer. If the seller agrees to pay a retainer fee, then you can enter the fee over here. Otherwise, you can put 0 or leave it blank. Commissions. So what will be the total commissions the seller agrees to pay for both sides, the listing side and the selling side, which is the buyer side? So we check sale, and assuming the seller has agreed to pay 6% total, then we'll put 6 over here. This is the part to define how much commission that the seller agreed to pay the other side, which is the buyer side. So if we do a 50-50 split, that will be 3%. So pay attention to here that we do not put what is the percentage for our side, listing side. The way to calculate what will be the listing side is to use the total commission minus the co-broke commission. So for example, in this case, 6% minus 3, then the listing side will be also 3%. In any case, if this part is 2.5, for example, then that will leave 3.5 to be the listing side of commission. You do not write that on this contract, but that will be the math, how everybody understands what will be the listing side of the commission. Since this is for sale, then there's nothing you need to check for the rental portion. Here, after expiration. The number of days, if we put 60 days in here, then 60 days after your listing term expired, if there was a buyer actually bought the house after that, but the house was shown to this buyer within the term of the listing, you will still earn that commission. Scroll down. On this page, we're going to check all the items that included or excluded in the sale. In this case, we'll check refrigerator, washer and dryer. If there is a detailed description, you can put the model number or the description of the items over here just to be super clear. Please pay attention if there is a leased solar system. If there is, you should check over here. If there's any fixtures not included in the sale that we need to specify in this section. Section 7, broker authority. Here, if the seller gave us permission to put the sign, then we check here, and the seller usually will give us permission to do the photos. Lockbox. Here we check is. Here you can check if the seller wants to still accept backup offers even though after the offer is being accepted. You can check over here. Keep going to the next page. This part, at the end of section 8, when you prepare for the digital signature, do not forget that there is an initial over here that we should enter. Section 10, additional terms and conditions. You can leave it blank if there is no additional term. If the seller wanted to specify certain things, for example, that the seller does not want this listing to go live on MLS until a certain date, then we should put it over here. Last page, section 11. This is the part that you should put the seller's contact information. This is the line you should ask for the seller to sign. Last section for broker information, we serve. And this is for your signature, and this is for your name. That is the end of the listing contract.